She already has a West Coast pad in Malibu, but looks like this singer is looking to draw on the long musical history of Los Angeles' Laurel Canyon. Lady Gaga is reportedly the proud new owner of Frank Zappa's secluded Hollywood Hills estate, making her the first non-family member to call the property home. Variety reports the 30-year-old star purchased the Laurel Canyon home via a trust. The 6-bedroom, 7 if you count the attached staff apartment, 7-bathroom home, came onto the market for the first time in June for just under $5.5 million. Prior to that, a documentary maker had started a Kickstarter campaign to raise $9 million to buy the home. He fell short, and it went up for sale for significantly less. The property is certainly fit for an eccentric musical icon as, after all, it was designed by an eccentric icon specially to meet his mutual needs. Frank, who passed away in 1993, aged 52, purchased the home in 1968 for just $75,000 and proceeded to transform it into a sprawling treasure trove of different design influences and creative spaces. Original built in 1939, the property, which also has 2 guest houses, is in a Tudor-like style. But the Valley Girl musician transformed the 7,000-square-foot home to fit his needs, and it features his famous recording studio. Gaga will be able to record her next album in the late rocker's specially built recording studio, also known as the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen. As well as a recording studio, infamously known as the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen, is a storage chamber known as the Vault, where the Grammy Lifetime Achievement winner kept his private archives locked away. If that is not enough to inspire her, the Laurel Canyon area of the Hollywood Hills, where Joni Mitchell and Jim Morrison also famously lived, is steeped in musical history and was a hub of creativity throughout the 70s. Zappa and his late wife Adelaide Gale Sloatman were known as the King and Queen of Laurel Canyon, and this estate was his palace. Dreamy Pad, the 6-bedroom, 7 if you count the attached staff apartment, 7-bathroom home, came onto the market for the first time in June for just under $5.5 million. While there are some marvelously eccentric wallpaper choices throughout the home, not to mention the dragon mural in the dining room, the house is by no means unlivably crazy. In fact, some areas are refined, practical, but still architecturally stunning. The kitchen, for example, features exposed wooden beams, with white walls and a rustic industrial feel that many nowadays try to recreate. Creative sanctuary, Zappa created numerous library spaces and places to sit throughout window seat. There are plenty of relaxing spots, including small reading nooks littered around the house memorabilia. Frank and his late wife Adelaide Gale Sloatman lived in the home till their deaths, in 1993 and 2015 respectively. The couple was known as the King and Queen of Laurel Canyon. There are plenty of relaxing spots for the beautiful illusion star to relax, including small reading nooks littered around the house. Outside, the yard is on the quirky side with different patios, gardens and other areas walled off by a mosaic created using porthole windows and doors salvaged from vintage submarines. If Gaga feels like getting her sweat on, there is a rooftop tennis court for a quick match or two, and then she can cool off in the pool. Gale passed away in 2015, leaving unequal shares of the Zappa family trust to their 4 children, Moon Unit, 48, Dweezil, 46, Ahmet, 42 and 36-year-old Diva. Due to their infighting over both who controls the usage of their father's name and his assets, the home landed on the market. Before his untimely death from cancer, Frank released some of the most creative and satirical works in rock, both as a solo performer and with his original band the Mothers of Invention. As a producer and band leader, he also helped launch the careers of the likes of Alice Cooper, Captain Beefheart and virtuoso guitar shredder Steve Vai. His most famous albums include Freak Out, Joe's Garage, and Shake Your Body, while he was also a noted classical composer. Lady Gaga has another Los Angeles property in Malibu. The 6-acre, Ocean View estate cost the star an impressive $23 million. It has a bowling alley and is where she keeps her horse,